We had a booking. Okay, let's find another way around. Calling because the door, well, the gate was locked. We just went to try a door. No one's answering. We definitely had a booking and there's cars here. Let's go and explore, see what we can find. There must be a way in. I can't find her. Can you hear something? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, looking good. We finally found someone, so we're just waiting outside. They're going to take us to the room. We're going to do a little tour around the room, see what we need. We're going to take you guys with us. That's a really nice thing in there, isn't it? So there's always a few main things that I'm looking for to tick off the criteria when I'm hosting a 3-day Forex masterclass. You know, I've hosted many of them, and you learn from each one what you need in a venue. So, for example, this venue here is great. It's got lots of windows, there's lots of light coming through. You don't want a dark and dingy venue. One, I don't want to be teaching in that environment. And two, you don't want the aspiring traders to be in a dark and dingy room for 3 days. It's not a good environment to learning. So you want lots of light coming through, which is great. Lots of space. You want an area where you can just have constant drinks all the time on the table so everyone can help themselves to refreshments all throughout the day. So there's a lot of information to take in. Also, we look to have a lot of space because we get up, we do a few activities and things as well.
Look at all this floor space. So we do aerobics in here.
So many activities.
Do step class.
It's making my head spin how many activities we can do.
Just to keep it a little bit fresh so you're not sitting down all day. Also, got a beautiful outside area there. So if the sun's out, we can go outside, which is brilliant. We do a few things out there as well. And also, yeah, lunch out there if we want to. So this is a fantastic space. We've got this more private area up the top here for the one-to-ones on day 3. So what we do on day 1 and 2, we cover all the technical analysis, show you how to find the best trades possible using the MSB and the MSBC strategy. And I'll show you a few other little tips and tricks as well. Then on day 3 is where we're putting those skills to the test in the live market with me, but also everyone comes up for a one-to-one. So you can leave with a structured plan. And what we're going to do, we're going to focus on your weaknesses and turn them into strengths, one step at a time. So when you leave, you can get a few follow-ups with me as well inside the community, and we're just going to help you excel. So this becomes more than a foundation. This course is what's going to accelerate you into your Forex career. It's going to glue everything together, and I'm here on hand along with the coaches to answer all your questions over the 3 days. So we've got so much room for this. It really is a fantastic venue. We're going to be getting set up early on the Saturday morning, then it's Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So we've got 2 days of markets being closed, which is perfect, so we're not distracted by the live markets. And then Monday, markets are live, we can take a look and see if we can find any good trades. So really, this is a great time for me to show you just one of the techniques that I show on the masterclass to help you really highlight what you need to work on with your trading. It's really important. So what we've got to do, we're going to grab this board, we get it set up out the way over here. And the only way this will work is if you're honest with yourself, all right? If you're honest with yourself. Otherwise, you'll never improve your trading. So this is called TGS FX Wheel. This is a technique that we use. It's in my series inside the Golden Suite called Secrets of a Pro. I think we filmed this one maybe back in 2019, but it's been a fantastic tip. And what you need to look for is, and you can use this for anything in life really, anything that you want to improve with, but I absolutely love it, it's fantastic. So what you need to do, first of all you want to draw a centre circle and an outer circle. Keep it nice and simple, okay? This is your wheel. Now a wheel has spokes, right? So what you want to look for is, okay, what areas of trading do you use? So for example, you use trend lines, yeah? Trend lines, support and resistance, Fibonacci, structure. You're looking for price action. So that's basically push and exhaustion moves, how price is moving. Multi-time frame analysis. Entries and exits. So this is a few of this, literally just took off the top of my head right now. Okay, we're doing this completely random. Okay, we didn't plan to do this. So what you want to do now, on a scale of 0, this being 0, and the outer circle here being 10, you want to draw a line on where you think you are. So for example, trend lines, you might think, I'm pretty good at trend lines. So I want to draw a line to roughly about an 8, okay? Support resistance, I'm not as good, I'm about a 7. Fibonacci, you know, I'm only around about a 5, so that's 7's 5. Structure, I can spot the structure really, really well. So, you know, I'm nearly a 10 on structure. Price action, you're pretty good at spotting the flow of the chart, you know, when price is pushing and exhaustion, and you've got some good candlestick patterns and stuff. So, you know, you're pretty good at that as well. So you're about an 8. Multi-time frame analysis, you're only a 5. Entries and exits, something you're struggling with at the minute, you might only be a 2. Then what you need to do now is you've got to join all these areas up like this. All these areas up. And that is your wheel. And that is a reflection of where you are in your trading. If you was to put this wheel on a bike, a car, hell, a wheelbarrow, anything, is it going to be a smooth ride or a bumpy ride? Look at the shape of the wheel. It's going to be a bumpy ride. It's going to be bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. So what you need to do, you need to look now at these areas that you want to get to a 10. So, okay, yeah, look, I'm struggling with trend lines a little bit, you know, I'm pretty good, but I need to get out to a 10. But you're only going to work on one thing at a time. So you can spend a bit of time getting this one up to a 10. That may have taken you 2 or 3 weeks to really perfect that. Then support and resistance, you start pushing that up. You might only get to an 8 on that, you know, you're still not fully there, but you're nearly at a 10. You're going to try your hardest to get it to a 10, of course. Fibonacci, you get out to a 10. Structure, is a little bit more development on that. Price action, multi-time frame analysis, you might only get to an 8. Entries and exits, you might still only get to like a 7. But still, if you draw this wheel now, look how much more smooth your journey is going to be compared to what it was before. Because what you're doing here is you're giving yourself a visual reflection of where you are at the moment as a Forex trader by highlighting whether you're going to have a smooth journey or a bumpy journey. But it only works if you're honest with yourself, but it's so important that when you go through this, you work on one thing at a time and perfect that thing. Move on to the next one, perfect that, move on to the next one. And please don't compare yourself to others, because if you compare yourself to where other people are, it's just going to put you down. Don't compare your chapter 1 to someone's chapter 10. So we take some value from this. It works really, really well. Let me know in the comments what you think. Okay, so that's everything arranged. We've arranged the times we're going to get here, we've arranged lunch, what time that's coming out, we've arranged everything that we need for the room, projector and stuff like that. So that's all those boxes ticked. Now we head back to HQ, check in on some trades and prepare for the rest of the day.